I just called to tell you where I'm living. It ain't much, but I feel welcome here inside. And I got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. Lots of my old home has glass chimney outside. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. I'm always here at home till closing time. I need to drive me crazy. I got everything I need to lose my mind. And then here the atmosphere's just right for heartaches. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a glass chimney outside. Stop by and see me anytime you want. 'Cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Yes, I'm always here at home till closing time.
Wonderful country song from a great country singer-songwriter, Bob McDill, made famous by Don Williams and Waylon Jennings, called Amanda. Tim Lott, this one's for you.
I've held it all in word, Lord knows I've tried. It's an old awakening country boy's life. Look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on your shoulders, the age of your eyes. Oh man, light up my light. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. They should have made you a gentleman's Well, it's a measure people who don't understand. Pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. I got my first guitar when I was 14. Tomorrow I'll be 60 and I'm still wearing jeans. Light of my life. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. I changed the ending on you, I mean.
I finally got it back. we've been rehearsing a little bit, and I just changed the ending on that after we finally got it. I changed the ending just now, so can I go back? Do the no. You might know this one from a fellow by the name of Bob Dylan, who inspired me to sing because, by God, if he can sing, I can sing. I think. This is called Tomorrow is a Long Time. Beautiful song. If the day was not a painless highway, if the night was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to me at all. Is it only if my own true love is waiting? And if I could hear your heart softly pounding, only if you were lying by me, would I lie in my bed once again. I can see my reflection in the water. I can't hear the sound that shows no pain. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps. Can't remember the sound of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love is waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding, only if she were lying by me, would I lie in my bed once again. There's a beauty in the silver singing river. There's a beauty in the sunrise in the sky. But none of these, nothing else can match the view I remember in my true love's eyes. Yes, and only if my own true love is waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding, only if she were lying by me, would I lie in my bed once again. Here's a Guy Clark song. I'm sure Guy has played this venue. Chris, has Guy played this venue before? Chris has been here 31 years behind the bar, so he's seen everybody there is to see. Everybody worth seeing, that is. So, Dublin Blues from Guy Clark. Well, I wish I was in Austin, at the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. Here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes, holding back, choking back the shades with every breath. Well, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I love you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. I loved you on Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I am just a poor boy, works my middle name, and money was the reason why I would not be the same.
been to Fort Worth. I have been to Spain. I have been too proud to come out of the rain. I have seen the David. I've seen the Mona Lisa too. And I have heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. But forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I love you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I love you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wish I was in Austin. At the Cactus Café, playing for my friends, trying to hide the years away. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me just say something first. Growing up in Memphis, I had the opportunity to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Influenced by a band out of Memphis. I will call it the most famously obscure band of all time. They're called Big Star, which is actually the name of a grocery store in Memphis, a grocery chain. And they put out really three of the most amazing albums ever. And actually Alex Chilton, who was a 17-year-old punk kid with the box tops who had a hit with The Letter, was part of Big Star, as was a fellow by the name of Chris Bell. Alex died, unfortunately, a few years ago, right before South by Southwest, and the entire South by became a tribute to Alex Chilton. I knew Alex Chilton for a couple of minutes in Memphis when I booked him to play a college event and had to drag he and his girlfriend from the stage after 2 songs because they were A, incoherent, and B, totally blitzed out of their brains. So that was my Alex Chilton story. But beautiful, beautiful music, and has influenced so many bands, and even a young cat like Evan has been influenced, and he is going to do one of my favorite, not my favorite, my second favorite Big Star song.
So let's call it a perfect song then.
It is a perfect song. Most of theirs are.
I'll add that the first real conversation I ever had with John, where we figured out we were both music nerds, total music nerds, was that same story about Alex Chilton, which I thought was a pretty obscure guy to bring up, and if it had been a year prior, I wouldn't have known what he was talking about, but it worked out pretty good. This is off their first record entitled #1 Record.
Won't you let me walk you home from the school? Won't you let me meet you at the pool? Maybe Friday I can get tickets for the dance, and I'll take won't you tell your dad, get off my back? Tell him what we said about painted black. Rock and roll is here to stay. Come inside when it's okay, and I'll shake you.
Unbelievable. You'll be buying his records one day. I hate the West. I know that that song, anything about Big Star, is especially you. You're another one of those hip young people that know what you're doing. A lot of us didn't really know Big Star, but if you don't get to know them, some of the prettiest, called power pop music of all time. Thanks, Evan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'd love to do a couple of truck driving songs. The first one is going to be in the honor or in the style of Dave Dudley, who was the first one I think to cut it. It's a classic. Taj Mahal has done it. Andy and Susu, we went to see Taj Mahal at the One World Theater one time. I'm not going to be able to name check everyone tonight because there's so many of you here. Yes, and I can't see anything. James warned me when I came up here, another one of the lovely bartenders here, that you won't be able to see anything. And it's true. All right, okay, Mom? All right, Maestro, let's do it. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern city. I got my diesel wound up and she's a-running like never before. Well, there's a speed zone ahead on the range. I've been past everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white hills and my eyes are open wide. But I just passed a Jimmy and a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I can have a lot of women, but I'm not like Evan Butts. I can find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Evan! Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. Well, I'm a little overweight, my logbook is way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I get dogs on the scales, alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a fire from her stack and that smoke's blowing black as coal. Well, my hometown's coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Something that most showbiz performers don't have the confidence and the self-awareness to do on stage. Blow your nose. It really takes a lot of confidence. I'm good with weird and believe, and the spiders from Mars. He played it like that, but made it too far. Became a special man. Then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang. Screwed device, screwed down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by the spine, he could leave 'em to hang. Came on so loaded, man. Well, long and Snow White tan. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our walls? vein. If a tinker were my trade, would you still find carrying the pots I made while I went behind me? Save my love through loneliness, and save my love through sorrow. I've given you my loneliness, I'm gonna give you tomorrow. If I worked my hands in wood, would you still love me? Answer me, John, yes I would. I'd hold you above. If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored blocks, your soft shoes shining? Save my love through loneliness, and save my love through sorrow. I've given you my loneliness, come and get me tomorrow. If I were a carpenter, you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Would you marry me anyway? Could I call you baby? Would you marry me anyway? Could I call you baby? Okay, some of you in this room are a part of this song because you were there years and years ago at a Genesis class Sunday school party. It was a baby shower, I think, in the Rummel Creek area. And when they were opening the gifts, I was out in the backyard entertaining. Some of you were there. I know you were. A bunch of Genesis class people are here from Houston. So I actually wrote this song, and the second verse is based on real life events. The names have been changed to protect to protect the identity of someone I might have to go home with. It's called Tell Me Please, Why Is It True Girls Grow Up and Boys Never Do? And we're going to segue a little Carl Perkins, Boppin' the Blues. We'll see how that works. Count it down. Please, why is it true? I said the girls grow up, boys that never do. Girls grow up, boys that never do. Boys that never do. Went to a party the other night. I had a few, you know, I felt alright. I told some jokes, made me blush. Wife came in, she said, now hush, hush, hush. On the way home, she's giving me jive. She said, now next time, Johnny, gonna skin you alive. Somebody tell me please, why is it true? The girls grow up and boys never do. Girls grow up, boys never do. Girls grow up, boys never do. All my friends are bopping the blues. It must be going round. All them cats is bopping the blues. It must be going round. I love you, baby. I must be rhythm bound. Bop it now. baby shower for maybe Sarah Osborne. I don't remember. It's been over 60 years ago, if that's possible. All right, one of my favorite songwriters, he's from Memphis, Tennessee, passed away just a couple of months ago. Jesse Winchester. He went to Canada during the 60s. He was a draft resistor, and when Carter pardoned the draft resistors, he came back to Memphis, and I was there for the first show he ever did back in Memphis with his family and friends at a bar or a club in Overton Square, and it was transcendent. And we had the pleasure of seeing Jesse several times. The Hoods went with us a couple of times, got to talk to him, got the pictures made, and I was really, really sad when he died. And one of his songs, one of my favorite that I play all the time is Yankee Lady, but I'm not going to do that because I think this song is a better requiem for his life. It's a song I came into late in my life. I didn't realize Jesse had done this. It's since been done by George Strait, Gary Allen, Buddy Miller, the cast from Nashville, the TV show. And it really kind of puts it all into focus. It's called A Showman's Life, and we're going to try this. was hard. Well, I might have known it, but nobody told me about this bar. Well, I might have known it, but nobody told me about this bar. I wrote this song today, so it could be a little rough. But I kept it to the 3 basic chords in life. Actually, I almost had a publishing company one time, Preston Armstead, and I wrote some songs, one beautiful Christmas song called Star of Bethlehem. And my publishing company, which I registered with the state, was 3 chords and a prayer, which pretty much sums up my musical career. Anyway, I said earlier, and I knew I'd get back to it, that's why I said it. I wrote the song, the name of the song is Halfway Home. So I've got another good 60 years, and I'll see you guys in about 60 years. But anyway, it's called Halfway Home. I wrote it today. The harmonica ate my pick. That's never happened. Wait, none of this has ever happened. It's all brand new. Okay. See if I can do this. Well, I still got my hair, beautiful wife, 2 working kids. It's a damn good life. A dog that loves me. Friends as well. Long, long road, many stories to tell. I'm halfway home, with miles to go. I'm halfway home, at least I hope so. The back is shot, and my eyes are too, but I've got my hair, and a love that's true. Home, with miles to go. I'm halfway home, at least I hope so. Well, I'm halfway home, with many miles to go. I'm halfway home, at least I hope so. Thank you. How do I make this thing? You don't know this song? Get the hell out of Texas. This bar, the reason I wanted to do this at the Cactus Café is because A, they would let me. B, this is a legendary stage. Guy Clark, Willie Nelson, Patty Griffith, Nancy Griffith, Lyle Lovett, Willis Allen Ramsey, Evan Butts, they've all played the stage. But the guy that owns the stage, his name is Townes Van Zandt, the greatest songwriter ever. He's a poet. So we're going to do a rather popular song of this, and you're going to help us. It's Poncho and Lefty. Wait 1 second. I have the 6 Days on the Road lyrics in front of me. All right. Kick it off, Wichita. You'll sing the chorus. You should know it. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one you'd seen. to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit born, the horse was Vance, was polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. That's the way it goes, everybody. All of their eyes say could have had him anyway. Only let him slip away. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dusted Pancho, bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got to go, to go. Ain't nobody knows. All of their eyes say could have had him anyway. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell, Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's white, Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing up. You better always say could have had him anyway. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. One more time. A few great federales say could have had him anyway. And only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could not have even thought about this without Evan Russ. Thank you so much, Evan. Awesome job. Legendary Cactus Café, Christy, Jimmy, everybody, my friends, thank you so much. Tomorrow I will be exactly 1 day older, so screw you if you think I'm going to be a whole year older. 1 day older tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out. Have a good night.
Oh, sure.
John, tell them to stick around for cake and mingle.
Can I get off stage?
There's cake! They're mingling.
That was lovely. That was so lovely. What fun to do. I've always wanted to do that. I tried it one time with my dad, and I was flipping out so bad. The whole day I was like, right in the lane. I'm like,
Happy 60th, Dad. We're so proud of you. That was awesome. We knew you had it in you. Thanks for being such a great dad. We're so glad we're here to celebrate. We love you.
Happy birthday, big 6-year. Thanks for everything. We dominated tonight. That was a great performance. And happy to get to see you this weekend.
Love you. It's so good.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, John. I could not be more proud of you tonight. That was incredible. I loved it. Your singing was great. You were witty and funny, like you always are. And I loved every bit of it. I'm so proud of you. Happy birthday, sweetie.